much for being here with me again, and a huge welcome to those of you who are new. This is Jasper, and today's reading is entirely dedicated to help you find out what is your person next move. So this is a romantic reading for sure. In case you're looking for a non-romantic video, there's plenty of them in my channel, so you can just look up for them. There's also a playlist of non-romantic video if that's your thing. So in order to pick your reading, you have to focus on these 4 symbols. So what I would suggest is to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, picture the person you have in mind, and whenever you're ready and you feel calm and centered, you can open up your eyes and see whichever of these symbols catches your attention the most in the first few seconds. Of course, you can pause the video here and take as much time as you like to pick your symbol, but I would suggest to not take too much time, otherwise your mind will start working rather than your intuition. So we have a little pine cone in group number 1, a little apricot seed in group number 2, a little golden rock group number 3, and a little Saturn in group number 4. So you'll find the timestamps in the info box below, so you can click on the chosen item and you'll be directed at the beginning of your reading. If you feel confused about your choice, I would suggest you as well to have a look at those timestamps, because sometimes we are attracted to certain numbers rather than others, and that always worked for me. Otherwise, if you feel really undecided between two symbols, for example, don't worry. It might mean that you have a mix of messages in both of those readings, so I would suggest you to go ahead and listen to them both. I really hope you're going to appreciate the video. If you do, please don't forget to like the video, comments, share if you like, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And there's also the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm so happy we got until to this point, over the 5k. I really can't thank you enough. I'm so happy we've been doing this little family, and I'm always here. I'll always answer to each one of your comments, so if you need a little bit of guidance or support, I'm here. Alright, so I'll see you at the beginning of your reading. Hi guys, if you chose this little pine cone in group number 1, this is the reading for you. I'm going to shuffle the cards in camera for you, and while I do that, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading. Therefore, may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, not the rest. Which is why it's very important that you always follow your intuition, take what feels right, and leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. I would love to offer you private readings, but at the moment I am not available because I'm juggling too many jobs at the same time, but I will definitely notify you as soon as I come back and things start calming down. Meantime, you can find guidance through my past videos, because most of my videos are timeless. You can really go back in time and listen to videos that I've been posting even a year ago. So let's focus on your reading, guys. Pile number 1. What is your person's next move? We said this is clearly a romantic video, so if you're looking for a non-romantic video, this is possibly not for you, but you might find loads of others non-romantic videos and playlists on my channel. What's your person's next move? I'm so excited to hear as well. We're going to accept reverse cards as usual, but nothing to be worried about. They just help us to go on a deeper level of the interpretation. We have 6 of acorns upside down and 8 of shells, 4 of feathers upright, 5 of shells, Knight of feathers in reversed, 3 of acorn, 8 of feathers in reverse, and the Hanged Man. Alright, so let's focus 2 cards at a time. We have the 6 of acorns here and the 8 of shells in reverse. I mean the opposite, 6 of acorns in reverse and the 8 of shell. So the Eight of Shells to me speak about regeneration, the ability to reform a limb if it has been amputated, like in the case of the starfish. So it does talk about finally free themselves from the thought that everything is over, that everything is done and need to be pushed back in the past because there's no way to come out with any new alternative, new possibilities. No, this person in the Eight of Shells is finally embracing the thought of renewal. Okay, it is a person that has suffered though in the past. This person might have suffered for the loss of you or for the loss of the connection that you guys had, but I find that there is hope in this card, especially in this particular suit, because it would be a lot more pessimistic card if it was part of another suit, but this one in particular talk about renewal. So I find that there is hope in this person for sure, although with this Six of Acorns in reverse, possibly this person doesn't want to show off their hopes too fast, too soon, or at least they don't want to include other people's in their decision, in their ideas, in their intentions. It's like if they have an intention to come back towards you, they are going to be silent. Also, I sense that it's because they're really afraid that they are not going to succeed. They're afraid that that it's going to be a failure, that you might reject them. So they don't want to shout it too loud to their friends or to their family. Also, possibly because people around them might actually be more pessimistic, like, why are you trying to go in that direction again if it didn't work the first time? But I sense that this person is really trying instead to find a reason and find a solution to the old problems in order to progress this connection a bit further. Alright, we see that with the Four of Feathers and the Five of Shells. The Four of Feathers talks about taking a little retreat, some rest, possibly to think about this whole connection, to feel centered and balanced again, and to be reunited with his own wishes and desires and not being affected by other people's talks and the loud noise from the outside. So I sense that this person is actually really going inward and possibly staying away from you at the moment and from any other social contact, to just try and understand what is it that they should do. With this Five of Shells, it's pretty nice because they decide to focus on what they have in front of them. It is not an easy task because you see with this little knot, it is facing the only shell that they have lost. Instead of focusing on these four ones that they are on the back of their body. So the Five of Shells is really about trying to kind of remove their negative thoughts about what is it that they have lost, and try to focus instead of what is it that is possible right now. So this person is aware that of course you guys have lost something in the past that is never gonna be coming back again, but I see that there is hope in this person to actually create something new with you. So it's not so much about finding that lost limb like from the starfish, it's about creating a new one. So I really find that this person wants to be resourceful and is trying to rest in order to make new ideas, new ways to get back to you. We have this Knight of Feathers and the Three of Acorns. To me, talks about lack of action right now and lack of communication as well, because the Knight of Feathers is like the Knight of the Knight of Swords. we are just using a different names in this particular suit, but it is the Knight of Swords, and is the one that is usually doesn't have any problem sending a message, communicate their desires, communicate their plans. This person instead, it is making a plan in silent. It is not showing it to anybody else, but it is doing something, because with these Three of Acorns, they are looking up towards the future. So definitely they are trying to have a bigger picture of what is it that they could develop with you, but right now they don't feel ready to tell you. So they don't have a fixed plan just yet, and they're just taking their time to think about what is it that need to be done. With this Eight of Feathers in reverse, though, is the Eight of Swords. It is really good, because being in reverse, it means that this person is trying to find the courage to come out of their mental traps. They are realizing that whatever obstacles and limits that is between you two, it is just a fruit of their own toxic thoughts. It is not a real trap. It is not a real jail. It is not a real obstacles. Everything is just a limit of their mind. So they are realizing this, and they're having the courage to come out of those patterns, which is absolutely amazing. We do still have, though, the Hangman, which talk about waiting and reflecting as well, and see things from a different perspective. So I still think that there's not going to be much of a move in the near future. It's not going to be an imminent motion from this person to you, but there is something going on underground. They're definitely thinking about you a lot. They are having hopes of renewal with you, and they are making plans for the future, and they're coming out of their traps, of their mental prisons. So definitely they are working on being more available for you, and they're working on a plan for you to be together in the future, but nothing that you can apparently see just yet. So I would suggest to just keep having positive thoughts about this connection if you really care about this person, but try not to be obsessed. Try not to think about this every single minute of your day life, and also try not to push away and reject other offers that come your way. This is what I always say to anybody that tells me, oh, I'm still here for him, for her, nothing will distract me from this person, I will never give up. I would still suggest to these people to be open to anything else the universe wants to show you right now. It could even just be temporary, something that will work as a practice for you rather than a long-term relationship, but it might teach you the right lessons for you to be more ready for this actual relationship. Okay, so please be open, don't close yourself up to new experiences. And yes, whenever you think about this person, have positive thoughts, send him or her love and acceptance and unconditional love. So at least you know that the window there, it's open, but please don't spend your day waiting for this person or for a message from this person. Okay, just keep doing your life. And that's it with my preaching. I hope you've been enjoying this reading. Let me know in the comments below if you did. I will answer to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't done it yet, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I would absolutely appreciate you guys doing that. It would mean so much. And there's also the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video, and I tend to do it once per week, generally towards the weekend. So it's gonna be any day between Friday and Saturday and Sunday. I'm sorry I can't give you an exact day, but I'm working towards it. Alright, so thank you so much again, and send you big hugs, and I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye guys. Mwah. Hi guys, if you chose the group number 2 with the little apricot, this is the reading for you. I'm going to shuffle the cards in camera, and while I do that, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, which is why I always suggest to follow your intuition, take what feels right, leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. I would love to offer you private readings, but at the moment I'm not really available because I'm just juggling too many works, too many jobs at the same time. But I will definitely notify you as soon as I come back. Meantime, I really hope you can find some guidance and support by watching videos from published in the last year, because most of my videos are timeless. You can really go back in time and find still reading that are suitable to your current situation. Now let's focus on your reading group number 2. What is your person next move? This is absolutely a romantic video. If you weren't looking for a romantic one, you can find many other non-romantic videos on my channel. There is even a playlist about them. We're going to accept reverse cards, but nothing to be scared of. They just help us giving a deeper layer of understanding of the cards. Alright? Knight of Feathers, very good. Eight of Feathers upright. Awakening in reversed. Page of Crystals upright. Four of Shells. This, by the way, is a Spirit Song Tarot deck. If you're interested to get one, you can find the affiliate link in the info box below, which is, by the way, going to help the channel as well if you decide to get it from there. They have a different suit, so I'm going to explain you now what they are. We have Knight of Feathers is like the Knight of Swords, and Eight of Feathers is the Eight of Swords. So I'm going to read these couple of cards now, and then we will focus on the rest. So a couple at a time. Knight of Feathers, to me, it's a great card because they speak about communication, sending a message, having clear thoughts, clear ideas, clear opinions, clear plans of actions. Alright, so definitely it's a good news, because I've seen in the previous reading, sorry I can't speak today, that the Knight of Feathers was in reverse, so it was not ready to speak just yet, but here this person seems absolutely ready. Eight of Feathers, this person is definitely going through some mental traps though. This person might see certain obstacles between you two, although I feel that this person might actually slowly realizing that those traps are only a fruit of their brain. It is not an actual obstacle, it is not real, it is not, there's nothing really blocking you two guys, blocking this path for you two. It's just something creating by his own brain, by fear, by mental blocks, by bad experiences in the past, and this awakening is slowing down because it is in reverse. So it's like this person is not ready yet to awake to the possibilities of this connection. That's what I'm sensing. So yeah, I feel that then this Knight of Feathers, yes, talk about knowing what to say, but at the same time it could be a little harsh, a bit cold as well. So I sense that this person might actually is going through a process of awakening that is going to take some time, because the awakening card is here, so at least we know that it will happen at some point, that's where they're destined to go, to open up their mind about this connection, spread their views, and come out of their mental traps, but it is going to take some time. We have the Page of Crystals, which is the Page of Pentacles, and it's definitely a slow motion card. At least there is an idea about what could happen next, about what could they do, what type of action could they do, but they're still learning, they're still a baby. The page is, it's quite immature, could be even a person younger than you, but doesn't have to be. But at least, yeah, this person is starting to have an idea what type of dedication they should put into this connection if they want it to work. But right now there's a little bit of a wall between them and you, which is gonna be melt down pretty soon, because otherwise we wouldn't have the awakening card whatsoever. It's just gonna take some time to melt the ice of this Knight of Feather. Okay, So let me see what else we have. We have the Four of Shells. Alright, so here we understand why this person is a little skeptical about love, possibly in general, about a romantic connection, about a twin flame connection, about sentimental life in general. It's like they created a belief in the past where they think they're never gonna get what they want, they're never gonna get into a love relationship that makes them happy. Those things only happen in movies or in other or in their friends, but never to them. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel like they deserve it, so they just end up not doing anything. They sit still and go anywhere. They just sit at the bottom of a tree and just wait for things to happen, but they don't really make a move towards it. So even with this Six of Shells, we see that there is a little bit of a block against sentiment, towards the joy of life, towards the joy of connection. They are thinking about it though, otherwise it wouldn't be there. It's just that at the moment they don't feel too ready, but they are having an idea of what could it be like to be a good partner, what could it be, how would it feel to be committed to somebody. They are thinking about it. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, which is the Three of Feathers, and the Two of Acorns. So yes, there is some pain that they are trying to free themselves from. Okay, there is a lot of release, recovery, liberation from pain in this card. So it could be something associated to a past life, could be something associated to their childhood, or it could be something associated to referring to your own past, the past of this connection between you two in this life. So it could be that they are shedding their fears, their pain. That could be why they put on this cold ice face and this wall between you two. Maybe because they've been upset in the past or disappointed, and they're having a hard time now to trust again. But I feel that doesn't necessarily have to be towards you. Also, I don't see any female cards in reverse, so it's probably just a general mistrust towards love and sentimental life, as I said, and relationship. Possibly because they had a bad experience in the past and they are having a hard time trusting a new person. But I feel, yeah, they are starting to make the work and they are definitely thinking about you, especially even with these Two of Acorns, which is the Two of Wands. And I see that they're definitely focused on you. There's definitely thoughts about the future, planning about the future, and there could even be some physical distance between you two that they are thinking to get they're thinking to get closer and closer to you. They're thinking to take this leap, flying towards you. It will take some time, but I feel that they at least have chose their direction. They have chose it. They know in which direction to fly. It will definitely take some time to arrive, but that's where they want to go. So I feel that their next move is to free themselves from this pain, transform themselves, going through this awakening, melt the ice, opening themselves to the idea of connection, of a romantic connection, but it will take some time. Right now, at least, they've decided which direction where to go. As I said in the pile number 1, my suggestion would be to keep going on with your life, and whenever you think about this connection, try to have some positive thoughts, some positive vibe. If they get in touch with you, try and not expect too much from this person because they are going through a long, slow transformation. So try not to get upset at them. And of course, if there's anything else popping in your life, be welcoming. Welcome that. Be open to it. trust the universe that whatever it is showing to you, it is the right experience to have. Doesn't have to be forever, could even be just a temporary lesson that will help you to be even more prepared for this current connection. So do not worry too much. At least try and not spend your day waiting for a message from this person or waiting for things to change. Be yourself, be free, and don't be stuck with a person, especially when you see that there's no visible progress happening right under your nose. So that's only my little advice, but of course you are free to do whatever you want. I really hope that you find the answers to your questions. I really hope that you've been enjoying this reading, and if you did, don't forget to leave a comment. I will answer as soon as you can to each one of you. And if you haven't done it yet, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It would truly mean the world. And there's also the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. For the rest, I really hope to see you very soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Send you big hugs now. Hi guys, if you chose the little stone in group number 3, this is the reading for you. I'm going to shuffle the cards in camera for you. And while I do that, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, not the rest. Which is why it's very important that you always follow your intuition, take what feels right and leave the rest. And try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. Whoop. I'm not going to take that just yet, but it was the Sun. So I would love to offer you private readings, but at the moment I am not available, unfortunately, because I'm just juggling too many jobs at the same time, but I will definitely notify you as soon as I come back. Meantime, I really hope that you can find some guidance and support in the previous reading that I've been uploading in the past. Since most of them are timeless, you can really go back in time and hopefully find a suitable video for your current situation. Today's reading is a romantic one. We're going to see what is your person's next move. So if you weren't interested in a romantic one, that you can find other non-romantic videos. There's plenty of them in the channel. There's even a playlist about them. So let's see group number 3. Time to see what is your person's next move. We're going to accept reverse cards, but nothing to be scared of. It's just going to give us an extra layer of information and interpretation of the cards. So we have the Moon in reverse and the Hangman upright. 2 of feathers in reversed. 8 of feathers in reversed. 10 of shells. Lovely. 7 of shells. 9 of acorns in reversed. And King of Crystals upright. It's quite good. So first we're going to read the first 2 couple of cards, the Moon in reverse and the Hanged Man. I see that this person is spending some time on his own, trying to see things from a different perspective, analyzing whatever happened between you two very much, remembering the conversations, and taking just a lot of time to decide what's going to happen next. So there's a lot of reflection, and there's also a lot of self-analysis here with the Moon in reverse. Although there could be something that is trying to come up to surface, something from the subconscious of this person, which is finding some obstacles. It's like there's a plate on top of the surface of this lake and of the consciousness, and this is just whatever little secret or little awareness or little memory from the past that needs to come up to surface. It just can't just yet. It's like this person is waiting for the moon, for the full moon to enlighten this situation and connect the dots from the past and remember things that could be useful right now and heal some old wounds as well. But this person is not fully aware of whatever it is stirring underneath the water within themselves. It is not fully aware, but definitely something is stirring within them. That is why they feel motivated to have this moment of reflection. They're still not completely aware as whatever is happening within them, why they're having certain thoughts, but there is a process of healing. There is a process of shedding layers of beliefs as well that belong to the past. So definitely there's a lot of inner work going on, even if they're not fully aware. But at least we know that right now what they're doing is, on the next few days, what they're going to be doing is to take some time off and just reflect on their own and think about this connection. We have the Two of Feathers in reverse, which talks about decision, and especially indecision, having two directions, two paths, two options, and not knowing which one to take. But the fact that it's in reverse, it means that soon or later this person is finally going to have clarity about this old indecision. That's why they're spending so much time with this Hangman. That's why they need the wait, because they really need to find clarity, but they will, otherwise the Two of Feathers will still be upright. The fact that it's in reverse, it means that we are coming out of the energy. Then we have the Eight of Feathers, that as well is a great card when we find it in reverse, because it means that this person is finally finding the courage and the awareness to come out of their mental traps. Basically, in the past, this person might have believed that the reason why things weren't working between you two, it was an external reason. It was an external obstacle, some physical limit that were in creating some impossibilities in the progress of this connection. But now, or soon, in the next few days, in the near future anyway, this person is going to realize that everything, it was just fruit of their brain. All these limits, all these blocks were just mental blocks that he created or she created, possibly because of some hurt, some hurting experience from the past. That's why they are revisiting the past. That's why they are enlightening some dark corners of their soul, even though it's quite hard. That's why there is a little bit of resistance doing so, otherwise the moon would be upright. But definitely there is a process of realizing, okay, I might have exaggerated a little bit when I said that this was not going to be possible. I was actually simply just scared like a little mouse, exactly like the mouse that is illustrated in this card. So since it's in reverse, it really tells me, yes, this person is coming out of all those traps, which is absolutely beautiful. And then right after that we have the Ten of Shells, which is like the maximum representation of embracing love and embracing commitment and embracing sentimental life, full-on relationship, a beautiful union between two or more beings. So this is absolutely amazing, because it tells me that this person will soon feel ready and still embrace the love aspect of this connection, and still feel blessed and realize how lucky they are of having you in their life. They will truly start appreciating your presence in their life. And Seven of Shells talk about feeling like they have many options. They have different paths to choose from, and we saw it already here. But with the Seven of Shells, there is the awareness that they might possibly juggle them all. So I don't know if this talk about juggling the difficulties at work, and then in their family, and then with their friends, and then with you, or like feeling very busy at work and still deciding, yes, but I am creating space for love. Or this could also be talking about polyamory and just deciding to open their heart to all the people that they feel intuitively drawn to. Okay, but doesn't necessarily have to be so. If you are not in any of that situation, if you guys have not been talking about that, then forget about it. So then we have the Nine of Acorns in reverse. It's amazing because it talks about healing wounds from the past. So these cards put together really does make sense. So this person is really persevering the journey. Now this person is aware, he has focus, and is like, yes, I absolutely know now what is it that was blocking me from love, and what it was blocking me from committing to somebody. But now that I know where to direct the energies, I will persevere and continue to heal those wounds until I'm ready, until I'm the King of Crystals, the King of Commitment, basically. Is the King of Pentacles, which is like very responsible person. There's a lot of masculine energy into this card, but doesn't have necessarily to be a male figure. But I feel that this person really wants to get to this point where they are ready to commit, ready to provide, ready to embrace a relationship, ready to face the future step by step, very gradually, very slowly. It's a very stable person. So this is absolutely a beautiful transformation that I'm seeing here. As we see, there was some waiting, there was some pondering and making choices, and then there was healing wounds, realizing that they had mental traps, embracing love, being strong, and finally shedding themselves to finally reach their full maximum potential that was all the time hidden within themselves, and finally embrace the responsibility of relationship. This could also mean responsibility of being a father figure as well, or owning a house, for example, as well. So it's like finally becoming mature. Alright, so this is all I'm saying in this reading. I really hope it has been useful, guys, and if it was, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And if you haven't done it yet, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. There's also the hidden notification bells down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, I really hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I really wish you to be well, and I really want to thank you as well for being so loyal to the channel. I'm so grateful that we finally reached the 5k. It's amazing to see this channel slowly growing and seeing a beautiful little family creating. So thank you so much for trusting me. Huge hugs to you, and see you very soon. Hi guys, if you chose this little Saturn in group number 4, this is the reading for you. I'm gonna shuffle the cards in camera, and while I do that, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, not the rest. Which is why it's very important that you always follow your intuition, take what feels right, leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. I would love to offer you private reading, but at the moment I am not available because I'm juggling too many jobs at the same time. But I will definitely notify you as soon as I come back. And meantime, I really hope you can still find some guidance and support by watching the old videos that I've been publishing in the last year. Most of them are timeless, so they could easily be suitable for your current situation. Now, let's focus on your question. This is a romantic reading. So if you were hoping for a non-romantic, you can still have a look in the channel. There's plenty of them. There's even a playlist about non-romantic videos. So what is your person's next move, guys? I'm really excited to find out as well. We're going to accept reverse cards as well, but nothing to be scared of. Just give us a deeper layer of interpretation of the cards. So we have Chariot in reverse, Hangman in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Nine of Shells upright, Two of Acorns in reverse, Three of Crystals in reverse, Three of Acorns upright, and Ace of Crystals in reverse. So let's have a look at the first two cards. We have Hanged Man in reverse and the Chariot in reversed. Okay. So there's a bit of contradictive energy between these two cards, because the Hangman in reverse speaks to me about the resistance of stopping, pausing, being still, and have a look at the situation from a different perspective, and being calm and being reflective, finding reasoning regarding whatever happened, just being still, not moving, observing, being patient. There is a resistance to that. So I find that there is a bit of impatience here. But with the Chariot in reverse, there is impossibility to move or resistance to move forward. So I would put these two cards together by saying that this person possibly is impatient to make a move forward, is impatient to see a progress in this connection, but right now there are some actual physical impossibilities, physical obstacles blocking this person. It's like all these thorns are blocking, even though the Rhino is pretty determined and strong, and usually is able to go through any obstacles, so it's very surprising. But when it's in reverse, there is really something stronger than them slowing them down. Or there could be lack of discipline and lack of determination, but I don't see that that's the case. Otherwise we wouldn't see impatience with the Hangman in reverse. I really see that this person wants to move forward, wants to go to the next level, the next chapter of this connection, but it is forced down. So this could be because of restriction like COVID restriction, could be because of family restrictions, or restrictions that you might be aware of. So let's find out if we have any more details about that. We have the Sun in reverse and the Nine of Shells. I really feel that this person is absolutely unhappy about this situation, about this frozen situation. They would really want to move forward, but they can't, and that makes them really depressed, because within self there's so much love for you. They're just really waiting to give you all these beautiful gifts that they have been collecting just for you. They feel really grateful to have met you, really happy to have you in their life. You really fulfill their sentimental desires. So I feel that they're really looking forward to spend some time with you, be together with you, move forward. But unfortunately, yeah, there's just a need to wait a little bit longer until these thorns have been chopped away. We have Two of Acorns in reverse and Three of Crystals in reverse. So the Two of Acorns, usually when it's upright, talks about planning the future, looking ahead, whatever is coming, waiting for the ship to come. In this case, it's in reverse, so it's like they can't really see ahead of them. There's a lot of uncertainty. It's hard for them to know where to focus their attention, because they really don't know what's going to happen. So it really is similar to the situation, really reminds me of the situation where we are right now with all these restrictions, and we have no clue how long they're going to last. So this could be it. That they really feel like they would love to give you a promise, they would love to send you a message and tell you, yes, in a month we'll be able to meet up, but they can't even do that. They can't even plan anything because there's too much fog in front of them. And with this Three of Crystals in reverse, I see that there is lack of collaboration, lack of productivity, or simply lack of movement, lack of actions. And yeah, maybe this also talk about partnership, this Three of Crystals. So to me right now, it's talking to me about the lack of the possibility to create a partnership, to create a connection between you two. They're just, it has been slowed down and postponed. So I feel that within themselves they feel like a busy bee. They would they have so many ideas of things that they would love to do with you, and they would love to plan them ahead, like journeys and travels and lots of creative ideas of things to do together, projects to do together, but unfortunately right now they can't plan that. Three of Acorns though. So I feel that in the near future they will start and having a wiser perspective about everything. So they know that there is going to be something big to come between you two with this big Ace of Crystals, but it is going to be postponed. It's going to manifest in the future. They don't know yet when, but they know that it will come. They know that our Ace of Crystals is there waiting for you guys, and the Ace of Crystals talk about commitment. I feel that this person come in the near future will come to the awareness that as long as they have that stable idea in their mind, as long as they know, as long as they feel secure about this connection between you two, it doesn't really matter if it has to be postponed. They know that you are something stable, something secure waiting for them. That this connection, it is not an illusion, it is not a lie, it is real, it's very practical, very material. It's not ethereal, it's something that they can touch, it's something tangible. So they really trust that, and they come to the idea that yes, okay, we don't know in the near future what's going to happen, but we know that in the long term, in the long run, we will be together. We will start a new future together. We will start a new project together. So I feel that yes, they have a lot of hope in that beginning, even though they have absolutely zero control on when to make it happen. Okay, but they know that it will happen. And the giraffe is the animal that can see the further because of this height. So I really see that very soon this person will come out of the panic feeling of, oh, I really want to go but I can't right now, what am I going to do, to the very zen, peaceful attitude of just being, I know she or he will be there for me. I know that this, if it's meant to be, it will happen. I know that our feelings are stable, so there's nothing to be scared about. There's nothing to panic for. Yeah, it's like with this Three of Crystals, it's like a little busy bee that wants to get out of the house and just keep banging the head against the window. But it would be much better if you would just save its energy and rest on the windowsill and wait until the window is finally open, because no matter how many head is gonna bang against the window, it's not going to get open. Alright, so I feel that your person is soon in the near future coming to this awareness and possibly even telling you, possibly making a plan with you, and say to you, look, I feel like we can't really fix a date, but whenever we'll be free, whenever those restrictions will be open, I'll be here for you. And I feel that there's going to be an agreement between you two in the near future. So all the fears are gonna be melted away. So that's absolutely beautiful. I really hope you enjoyed it too. Let me know in the comments below if you did. I would love to hear from you, and I'll answer to each one of you as soon as I can. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world to me. And there's also the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. And for the rest, I really wish you the best with this connection. I really hope to see you very soon in the next video. And I want to thank you all so much for being so loyal to the channel, for trusting me, and for coming again and again here, even though the times of the upload are not very specific. But I really promise you guys, every week there's gonna be a video between Thursday and Sunday generally. So I can't give you a specific day, but every week I'm here for you guys. So see you very soon. Thank you so much again for watching. Send you big hugs. Bye bye now. Mwah.